Class, thank you for tuning in to Innocent MAPANDA tutorials. Before we can commence our lesson, I kindly ask you to click the subscription button below as well as the bell so that you don't miss new videos when posted. Right. Today we are going to focus on the topic proof by mathematical induction in line with the differentiation. This question was extracted from November 2021 paper 2 Zimsec, question number 9b. It reads, prove by mathematical induction that the nth derivative of x to the power of m is equals to m factorial divided by m minus n factorial dot product x to the power of m minus n, for n is an element of positive integers, 8 marks, right? So when attacking mathematical induction, you can start by writing let Pn represent, right? I hope you are listening, right? So we have the initial stage, which is known as the basic step. So we are going to start with the basic step, right? So on the basic step, what you need to do is, we want to prove that the statement Pn is true when n is equals to 1. I hope you are listening, class. So we need to prove on the left side as well as on the right side. The two sides must agree for Pn to be true. So let me start by proving the left hand side when n is equals to 1. I hope you are listening, class. So I'm going to put 1 on n. You get d 1 dx 1, which refers to the first derivative. Put open bracket x to the power of m, something like this. So what is the meaning of this? It means the first derivative of x to the power of m, right? So to differentiate algebra of this kind, remember we have a silent 1 here. So m is going to multiply the silent 1, you get m. I hope you are listening. Then you write x, then you less the power by 1. So you get mx to the power of m minus 1. This is your left hand side, right? We are now focusing on the right hand side. So if Pn is true, the right hand side must be similar to the left hand side, right? So we are going to put 1 on n on the right side. We now have m factorial divided by m minus 1 factorial dot product x to the power of m minus 1, something like this. I hope you are following, class, right? Then there is something that I want you to understand about this factorial thing, right? Take for example, if you have 7 factorial, I hope you are listening. You need to understand that 7 factorial is good as 7 open bracket 7 minus 1 factorial, right? If you have 10 factorial, it is good as 10 open bracket 10 minus 1 factorial. I hope you are listening, class, right? So m factorial is also good as m open bracket m minus 1 factorial, right? So I'm going to write my numerator in another form like what I have just explained. So this m factorial is now written as m open bracket m minus 1 factorial, right? Why? Because we want the bracket on the denominator, right, to cancel out each other with the m minus 1 factorial above. I hope you are following, class, right? So m minus 1 factorial and m minus 1 factorial, they cancel out each other, leaving you with m, right? So we now have m times x to the power of m minus 1. If you look at this, you can clearly notice that it is agreeing with the left-hand side. Therefore, Pn is true, right? So you write your conclusion. Since left-hand side is equal to right-hand side, therefore, Pn, the statement, is true when n is equal to 1. Then you are done with the basic step. Following, right? So from the basic step, we move on to the assumption stage, right? So on the assumption step, you don't prove anything, but you just assume that the statement Pn is true when n is equal to k. So assume that Pn is true when n is equal to k. I hope you are following. So I'm going to put k on the left side and k on the right side on each and every term in n. I hope you are following. So we have nth derivative now written as d k dx k open bracket x to the power of m is equals to m factorial divided by m minus k factorial dot product x to the power of m minus k. Then you are done. This is your assumption stage, right? So from the assumption stage, we move to the thesis step, right? So the thesis step is going to create what we call a goal. And that goal is the one that we need to prove when we do the inductive step, right? So the thesis step, we want to put n is equals to k plus 1. I hope you are following, class. On the left side and on the right side. So remember, this is the original statement. So on each and every letter in n, I'm going to put k plus 1. I hope you are following. So we now have d k plus 1 dx k plus 1 open bracket x to the power of m is equals to m factorial divided by m minus open bracket. Remember, n is k plus 1. So I'm going to put k plus 1 on n, but make sure that k plus 1 is in brackets because this negative sign is going to affect both k and 1. I hope you are following. Dot product x to the power of m minus open bracket, then you put k plus 1. So this can also be written as d k plus 1 over dx k plus 1 x to the power of m is equals to m factorial m minus k minus 1 dot product x to the power of m minus k minus 1 if we are to remove the bracket with the negative sign, right? So from the thesis, now that we have, this is our goal or this is our target that we want to prove, right? We now move to the inductive step, right? So inductive step is prove Pn when n is equals to k plus 1. We want to prove that the statement Pn is true when n is equals to k plus 1. I hope you are following, class, right? So for differentiation, in order to prove the inductive step, you need to differentiate the assumption step, right? I want you to notice something, class, right? That from the Taylor series, the second derivative, right, from the Taylor series. If you find the derivative of the second derivative, you find the third derivative of adding 1 in front. I hope you are following. Right. So we want to apply the same concept here. Right. Our assumption, this is our assumption, right? Which is the kth derivative of x to the power of m. Right. So I'm going to write it like this. D over dx open bracket dk dx k dot product x to the power of m. This is the formula, right? If we are to find the derivative of this, we obtain the derivative k plus 1 is the derivative, right? So I'm going to remove this left hand side of the assumption and put the right hand side of the assumption. So you now have m factorial open bracket m minus k factorial dot product x to the power of m minus k, something like this, right? M factorial and the m minus k factorial are just likened to a number or a constant term. I hope you are listening. Remember, if you are given y is equal to 6x to the power of 4 and you are asked to find dy dx, you multiply 4 with 6 to get 24. Then you deduct 1 from 4. Something like this. So your answer becomes 24 x to the power of 3. I hope you are listening. Right. So likewise, this m factorial, m minus k factorial is just likened with the 6. And this m minus k is just likened with the 4. So these two terms, they are going to multiply each other. And this power m minus k is going to be deducted by 1. I hope you are following, class. So if we multiply, you now have m factorial, open bracket, m minus k, divided by m minus k factorial dot product x to the power of m minus k, then you less the original power with 1. So this m minus k is coming from this power, where this power is multiplying the number, right, attached to x. I hope you are listening, class. Right. So likewise, I told you on the basic step that 7 factorial is likened to 7 open bracket 7 minus 1 factorial. 10 factorial is likened to 10 open bracket 10 minus 1 factorial. Right. So we can do this on our denominator because our goal is we want the bracket above to cancel out with the bracket below. So let us copy and paste the numerator. Right. Then m minus k factorial is good as 7 factorial, which can be written as 7 minus 1 factorial. So it means we are going to write m minus k first as it is. Then you write m minus k minus 1. Then you put the factorial. Just like what you do on 7 factorial is equal to 7 first, open bracket 7 minus 1 factorial. I hope you are listening, class. Right. Then x to the power of m minus k minus 1. We are going to leave it like that. Right. So this form is good as this form on the denominator m minus k minus 1 factorial is good as m minus k factorial. But we've changed m minus k factorial into this form so that this bracket on the numerator cancels out with this bracket on the denominator. I hope you are following. So you are going to be left out with m factorial over m minus k minus 1 factorial dot product x to the power of m minus k minus 1. I hope you are following. So if you look clearly, on the thesis stage. This was our goal on the thesis stage when n is equal to k plus 1. And our goal has been achieved, right? This inductive final step on the inductive stage is now similar to the thesis. It means that we have proved that Pn is true when n is equal to k plus 1. I hope you are listening. So after that, you write your conclusion, right?